Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another London session stream. It is Wednesday, the 28th of January, 2026, and I'm ready to crush it together with you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for the day. Put a 2 in the chat if your life absolutely sucks. I hope to only see ones, of course. But let's get started here and actually look at what the market did. Like, what the hell is going on? What a crazy, crazy overnight session. This is absolutely insane. Obviously, gold at new all-time highs, 5,288. Like, what? Funny that yesterday I actually took a short on gold. I shorted, this was crazy. Like, I shorted this move right here. Just this Asia high sweep and retracement. So, like, I traded this. And this looks tiny, right? This looks really tiny. But I took like 15 points out of this, and 15 points on gold is nice, right? But this looks tiny. Look at this candle here. What the hell? This is absolutely insane. But yeah, let's actually break it down. Also, NQ at new all-time highs. Almost. We're getting there. If we look at the daily charts, you can see it pretty well. All-time high sitting at 26,397. And we just hit 347. So we're about 50 points away on NQ from the all-time highs. And we got yesterday what we expected, right? Because of that Monday sweep and strong push to the upside. We got an expansion day yesterday. Today so far has been an expansion day as well. If we look at this really quick on the hourly charts, I mean, NQ opened here at 26,111 and has not made a single tick to the downside. Like, absolute madness, just a straight up ripper from the daily open to Asia high. We have a total range. Let's actually see. We have a total candle for the daily. Wow, 213.5 points with no down wick. Like, literally just push to the upside. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. By the way, guys, I don't see any ones in the chat. Come on, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for the day. Put a 2 in the chat if your life absolutely sucks. Give me those ones. Come on. All right. Right now, we've been consolidating for a while. We have a little bit of a range here. Pretty much this right here is what I'm looking at. Has been going on since about 1 in the morning. Right now it is 2:55. So almost 2 hours. And then ES moving in very, very similar fashion, right? We open on ES at 7,010 and same thing. We did make a little bit of a down wick, but same thing pretty much. Just an absolute ripper up to 7,043. What's the all-time high on ES? Okay. We did hit all-time highs on ES, did we? Yep. We did. All right, new all-time highs in ES, I guess. NQ, as said, is about 50 points away from all-time highs, so still got a little bit of way to go. Now, I want to know from you guys, who banked in this overnight session? Who banked? Let me know. I obviously was asleep, so I didn't bank anything. Gold is on a straight ripper. Daily open on gold. We made a down wick, a clean down wick on gold, but open was at 5,178.8 and it is now at 5,288. Like, what the hell? Over 110 points on gold. Absolutely incredible. Ozempic says, I banked 8 whole hours of sleep. Hell yeah. Dude, like, sleep is important. So well done, man. Here's what I could expect for NQ to happen during this London session. Where is my tool? Where's my drawing tool? There it is. All right, sweep of this range low plus tap into this fair value gap here, right? Tap into this and then continue the journey to the upside. Or maybe we even retrace back to VWAP. But I do expect that we're gonna get a further move. Now, London is open. Ding, 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 ding. Big Ben is calling and the session has started. Let's make that money, chat. 26,308 currently on NASDAQ, 7,035 on ES. What did silver do? I don't trade silver, but just for the fun of it. Okay, so silver didn't push as hard as gold. It did push, but it didn't make new all-time high. All-time high is on silver 117,000, 117.7. My bad. but we didn't crack that. But gold is just going. Gold is just going. Let's look at platinum really quick. Okay, platinum's consolidating as well. Gold is the only one absolutely racing right now. And of course, NASDAQ as well. Now, chat, good morning, everybody. Good morning, The Real Luca. Good morning, Patrick. Justin, the Pancake Man. Hakuna Matata. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Francesca. Good morning, Ozempic. Good morning, Jose Muniz. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Kissmas. Good morning, Heinz X Steak, my legend. Who else is here? Zero Trade 23. Good morning, Quentin. Good morning, Kirill. Good morning, Albo. Good morning, Cameron. Good morning, Corey. All of you guys. Hope you are having a fantastic day so far. Good morning, Ragur. Let's see. Let's go through some questions. And also, let me give you guys a like goal for today's giveaway. We need 405 likes. Because yesterday we absolutely smashed 400. So let's do 405 today. Should be easy. Should be easy. Don't buy bots, please. That would be lame. All right. Corey says, Nick, what are you talking about now? NQ all-time highs at 26,667. What? No, it's not. It is right here at 399. Hold on, completely stupid. Oh, what the fuck? Something just fell outside my office. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see. The Real Luca says, I went to bed this overnight, well needed sleep for the upcoming chaotic day. Yeah, get ready. Get ready. Good morning, Cameron Till. Good morning, Mike. Morning, Com. Good morning, Trevor. Jonathan says, make it 700 because some idiot paid for likes. Yeah, well, not today, not today. We're at 64 likes right now. Coley is asking how to enter the giveaway. Well, first, like the stream. And once it's time for the giveaway, I will explain how to enter. Don't worry, it's easy. It's very easy. Hey, Ursula, good morning. How are you doing? All good? Anybody in trades yet? Trevor says, let's go. Don't know if that was on purpose, but hey, let's go. The Real Lucas says, nice pump and Q. Yep. Good morning, Uwe. Good morning, everybody. How do we like the music vibe? I love that the music is back, chat. I'm actually happy that it worked out. Also, something really good that I came up with. Actually, I didn't come up with it. ChatGPT came up with it. So I love to have conversations with ChatGPT about my wealth, like investing and growing and everything. And so I had this conversation this morning with ChatGPT, and it spat out this one very, very good phrase for trading. It said, I actually wrote it down on my nice little cat sticky notes. My job is not to make money fast, it's to never lose my ability to trade. Like, guys, if this doesn't hit home, what does? My job is not to make money fast, it's to never lose my ability to trade. That's exactly what trading is. This is like perfectly to the point. This is my next favorite phrase next to trading is the hardest easy money you can ever make. All right. Ursula says it's just hot here in South Africa. Well, I would love to be in South Africa right now. It's cold and gray in Switzerland, so me. But I'm good. I'm still doing well. Jonathan says, now I have a question. It's serious as hell, Nick. What is your favorite biscuit to have with a cup of coffee? Jonathan, my friend. By now you should know I do not drink coffee. I hate the taste of coffee. Don't like it at all. So I don't have biscuits with coffee, I guess. Patrick says, and your feelings? What do you mean, and your feelings? Damn, that was a loud alert. Bob says, still long on gold from last night. Holy mother of Jesus. Bob, what was your entry on gold? You must be up big. Corey says, okay, what the fuck, Nick? MNQ chart shows 26,667. 67 as all-time high. Let's actually see. MNQ No, it doesn't. It shows 26,399. What contracts are you on? Like I always make sure I'm on NQ1, so NQ continues. And there we have this all-time high that I mentioned. Same on MNQ. MNQ1 is the continuous contract. You gotta check on that one. All right, let's see. Hello, Richard. Anthony says, your all-time high is wrong, Nick. Oh my God. Well, I just tell you what I see on the charts. Trevor says, I like that. Also, my job isn't to make money. My job is to win. I wouldn't agree with that. As a trader, your job, obviously long-term, in the long run, your job is to win. But at the end of the day, if you focus on winning, you might actually lose in the long term. So that one, don't like it that much. Jonathan says, well, drink with a cup of hot chocolate, any hot beverage. I don't really eat biscuits with a hot beverage. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Didn't want to disappoint you, but... Oh, Patrick says, you talk to ChatGPT about trading wealth, finances, and your feelings. Not really, no. Just trading wealth and finances. Patrick says, I'm now in ES longs. What was your entry, Patrick? What's your TP and what's your stop loss? Finch is asking, do you drink any caffeine drinks? Yes, I do. Every single morning I drink a Nocco. Nocco it's called a no carbs company. That's where the name Nocco comes from. It's very low calorie. It's like 13 calories a can. And I just drink it because I like the taste of it. It's funny, like I don't feel caffeine at all. Like I could literally drink 3 Red Bulls and go to sleep. I don't feel it at all. So I don't drink it for the caffeine effect. I just drink it because I like the drink. Let's see. Mesh NYC, if you long every market open, then close your eyes. You will be a winner since July last year. Yeah, I mean, if you have a big enough account to sustain the drawdowns, you got to keep that in mind too. I really want to know, Bob. Oh, I just saw it. From 5,075 in my personal account. So looking to hold with stop loss already. Took some profits, so good to go. 5,075? Holy cow, Bob. It's funny, like 5,075 was my exit on my short. Dude, you are up big. Like if you don't mind sharing, how much are you up right now? This is massive. Congrats, Bob. You're my new favorite gold trader. Shout out to Bob. Bob the Gold King. Hail Bob. What else happening? Damn, Rajit holding gold 2 lots. Wait, are you saying like 2 minis? From 4,990? What the hell is wrong with you guys? Fucking love it. This is massive. Yusuf says, absolutely the main thing in this industry is to focus on managing your risk. Then even if your TP is 1-to-1, you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, multiple strategies work. The real Luca says, who doesn't? I once let ChatGPT respond to everything on a girl I matched on Tinder. It didn't work out well, but hey, the bot tried. Oh, that's next level. That is next level. Van Elvan says, morning, Nicholas Wiggles. Good morning, Van Elvan. Patrick, 7,036 entry. Okay. Stop loss 7,030, right above VWAP. Okay, interesting stop loss. TP is 7,048. Ooh, you could be in this for a while. Alpha says 7,029 seems a nice level for ES long. I agree. It's like a beep up bounce. Beep up. Corey says just posted the picture in the WhatsApp. Now I have to go check, Corey. Now I have to go check. What did you do? Wait. You say C 26,667.75. I don't see it. What are you talking about, Corey? I'm looking at your screenshot and I don't see it. What do you mean? I'm confused. Yeah, I know, Patrick. It's a fractal model entry. It's a good entry, but you could be in it for a while. Blake says, should I hold my buy on NQ, Nick? I've been in since 10 p.m. Wait, what was price at 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. was here. So around, dummy. I looked at freaking gold. We've been in it since 10 p.m. Price was at 26,217. I mean, you're up 80, 90 points. Pew Trade says, is there a WhatsApp group? No, Pew, you're in there, right? Dre Lou is saying, metal going crazy. Have you ever seen anything like this in metals? No, obviously not, because we're at all-time highs. This is the first time this is going like this. It's absolutely nuts. It is absolutely nuts. Venge says, long gold from 5,029. You guys are fucking crushing it. Oh my God. 4 minis? Bro. Like you're 60 points in profit. 60. Oh my God. You're 24K in profit. That's nuts. Nice, Bob. Started trading 8 months ago now in a freaking gold god trade. Hey Patrick, it's not over until it's over. Yusuf says, Nick, what levels you looking at gold, or you're not looking at gold tradable at the moment? I mean, I would want to see a deep retracement on gold. Like this golden pocket from Asia low here to Asia high. If we don't continue higher, and then pull back into like the 200s, 195s, then I would be interested in longs. But before that, I can't really trade gold, honestly, unless I get a clean bull flag or anything. But right now, I don't know how to trade this. Jonathan, by the way, I forgot to ask you, like, what's your favorite biscuit with a hot cup of coffee? Kimman, good morning. Patrick says, I like holding for a while, means I'm not looking for other trades. Good time to make a cuppa. Fair, fair. You're like the opposite of Miriam. She would go crazy right now. MSAC says, switch to the daily time frame on NQ and you'll see all-time highs at 667. No, it's not. If I go to the daily time frame, it's right here at 26,399, unless I'm missing something, but that was the all-time high. There is nothing higher than this. I'm sorry. It is 26,399 on the continuous contracts, I must say. Let's see. Trading Market says, buy gold. You can't lose. And no, you're not the gold king. You're the gold slave. Trading Markets. The gold peasant. Good morning, cheese balls. Good morning, just pal. Let's get to 405 likes, shall we? 405 likes, and we're going to do a giveaway. Ozempic says the legend is back. Yeah. I see him. Jonathan says now, I love a good chocolate hobnob. What is a chocolate hobnob? Chocolate hobnob. I never seen those. But that looks good. Huh. That does look good, not gonna lie. Patrick says, yeah, but when you have kids and all the other stuff, the tension comes from finding the trade and not missing it. Yeah, fair enough. Once you're in, then let the fates probability play out. I like it. And I mean, it worked out perfectly for you like 1 or 2 weeks ago in that New York session. That was insane. Tiva says, trade silver. Yeah, I mean, if you want to blow accounts, go for it. Ursula's asking, Nick, do you still trade with T-Trade's fractal model? Yes, I do. I do. Finch says B adjust button makes all-time high different. Oh, okay. Trade Market says you're the Tradeify peasant. Pay respect to the king. Dude, you lost that bet about 1 or 2 months ago. I'm sorry, but you have to call me the gold king. That was the bet, and you're the gold peasant. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. Luca, am I the only one afraid to long M and Q at the moment? I mean, you're not wrong to long here, but I would just want to see a sweep of the low here and tap into this fair value gap, reject it, and then go long. That would be nice. Before that, I'm not really interested. Just don't buy right now out of, I don't know, boredom. Let's see. Jasul says, Nick, giveaway. Well, first you have to hit the like goal, 405 likes. Then we can talk about giveaways. Shagster says, do you trade the 50-minute orb breakout? We could take shorts if it closes below the 15-minute fair value gap and confirms the breakout. Your thoughts? Nope. I do not trade the orb breakout. But we're going to have the BDM team on today, Max and Lama. And they trade the orb. So in the New York stream, it's going to be interesting. Patrick says, yeah, my backtesting has a 50% win rate with a 2-to-1 RR. Not looking for big, just consistent. Yeah, I mean, 50% with 2-to-1. That's great. Dean, what's up, man? Corey says he did lose the bet. Yeah, Corey, I know. You're one of the OGs. You are here for that. Patrick says, over time would like to edge up that 50% upwards, but for now it's working. Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. Don't fix it if it's not broken. Goiko says, Nick, do you have other accounts besides Tradeify? Yes, I do. Not going to talk about it though on stream. Paul says, make a new bet. I don't have to. 3 Lucas says, fact, I started copy trading all of my evals too. Maybe better wait for a better entry. Corey says, I'm tripping out though. Guys, on my contracts, I'm trading on NQ. Should I be on MNQ H 2026? You should be on H 2026, yeah. MSAC says, I see, to clear it up for everyone, the latest contract of NQ is at all-time high of 667, and the continuous contract is at approximately 297,300. That is almost correct. The 667 on the old contract is correct, but on the continuous contract, the high is at 399. All right, we did just break to the downside. Now we're tapping into this 5-minute fair value gap. This could be interesting. Let's mark this really quick. So we did break the range to the downside. ES just tapped VWAP, or is about to tap VWAP. I'm starting to look for longs here. Patrick, valid loss. That's okay. Goiko, yes, you can. Putrade says, you should pay attention to the expected value expectancy that strategy gives you and do a Monte Carlo simulation and you're good. True. Nick Alex, Nick in growth funded account. Do we need buffer? And how much minimum profit we need to make for withdrawal? 50K account. Always check these things on the Tradeify website, please. You can go to tradeify.co, click help center, and then if you type growth payout, for example, you will find growth funded account payout policy. And then on here, you will find everything that you need, right? So for example, payout requirements for a 50K account, minimum balance is 53,000. And then how much can you take? On payout number 1 on a 50K account, you can take 1,500. So you have to leave 1,500 buffer. And that's pretty much it. You will always find these things in the help center, guys. So make sure to go to tradeify.co, help center, and then just type your account plus payout, and you will find it. because everything here is super well organized. All right. Tabiba says, my planning goal is back to 5,245. All right, and then up to 3,207. Damn, okay. I think it could retrace deeper actually, but let's see. Dominic Lul. Yusuf says, I see gold on M1 creating a triangle pattern. Might be a trade if a strong breakout occurs, but with a very small size. Yeah, it's not my strategy. Fatou says, good morning Nick, comment vas-tu? Ça va bien, et toi? Let's see what other questions we have in the chat. It's Rupesh says, hi chat. Hi Nick. Good morning Rupesh. Jazul says, bonjour Nick. Bonjour Jazul. All right, here's that rejection of that gap. We could try along here, which I'm actually gonna do. Gonna try along. Relatively tight stop. Actually, it's a good stop. 22 points. This was the rejection I was waiting for. Let's see if this works out or not. Trading this back into the range is the plan. So far, so good. Gonna take one off at 310. Then another one at 322. And then going for the highs at 335. All right, TP1 hit. Let's see if we can get more out of this. Still in 2 contracts. Nice push, thank you. Very nice push. I like it. Next target at 322. Once we hit 322, I'm gonna move the remaining contract, so like the last one, to break even. If we reach 322. Let's find out. That was 0 drawdown. I like these trades. 0 drawdown and straight to targets. Couldn't ask for more, honestly. Couldn't ask for more. Let's see if we find the strength to push this further. It is looking good though. This is a clean trade. That's also pretty much exactly what I told you guys. Right, break of the range, sweep the low, tap into this fair value gap, reject it, go long. Let's see if we find the strength to push further. Paul says, I have this feeling the reversal on metals will be a crash. Scary. Well, yeah, what goes up must come down, right? Day Trader 420 says his AI bot got hacked. My AI bot is still on the plane. She has a 30-hour travel. That's crazy. It's insane. Once she's in Miami, she's gonna be like... Dominic says, good trade, Nick. Thanks, Dominic. Thanks, Patrick. Fifi Tolaman says, is there a certain time requirement for trades on Tradeify, like being a trade for at least 10 seconds? Yes, there is a micro scalping rule, and most of your trades must be longer than 10 seconds. Let's see if NQ finds the strength to push higher. What is ES doing? Still holding up. NQ still holding up. Still like it. Andrea says she's going to be jet lagged for 3 business days at least. And the thing is, I think that's when she leaves already. She's going to be jet lagged for the entire time she's there. Once she's back, she's going to be jet lagged because she's back. Because she then finally got used to Miami time. It's tough. I've been in Miami for 2 days before. And it's tough. Jet lag is tough. Not really finding the strength here. NQ. We did tap into the middle of the range again. But let's see. Jasul says, Nick, giveaway this morning. Yes, we are going to do a giveaway once we hit 405 likes. We need the 405 likes first. Jose Muniz is asking, what was the reason for that NQ long entry, boss? I told you before, right? We had a range here, this yellow box. We swept the range low, tapped into this fair value gap here in a 5 minute, rejected it nicely, and on that rejection, I entered. That was the reason. We came so close to TP2 as well. 1.5 points away. Actually, 2.5. Isan says, got my first Lightning account. We'll try to slowly grow it. Hell yeah. Remember? Got my kitty cat sticky notes. My job is not to make money fast. It's to never lose my ability to trade. Don't lose the account. Yeah, it's 3:30 a.m. in Miami. That's correct. The real Luca. Heinz says jet lag will be lagged. Jasul says we're only 385 on the stream, so... Jasul, well, don't make me explain it again. Corey says, got 12 points on the pullback. Nice. So you're making money shorts, I'm making money long. It's a good day. Elijah says, just made my first $279 on my evaluation account. First day. Nice. Elam says, AI can jet lag? Well, it's a jet lag simulation, basically. Can NQ find the strength here to push back up? We will find out. Marcel is asking, anybody in gold? I'm not. I'm in NQ right now. Sitting in this NQ trade. Jose says, take my like, boys. Good night. Made $50. Kids home again for the 3rd day. All right, good night. Elam says the jet lag is part of her data training. Yes, that's exactly it. Gotta teach her to be human, you know. What is the ATR right now on the 5-minute chart? ATR on the 5-minute chart is 16.8. All right. Can you find some strength here, NQ? says weather ice, not immigration. I thought so, man. Not really seeing that push that I wanted. But my trade isn't invalidated until we hit 275. So we're gonna stick it. We're gonna wait it out. We are gonna wait it out. Peter is asking, gold usually stop only on whole number locations like 5,300. These psychological levels, like the full levels, 100s, 1000s, etc., they act as strong psychological levels, but no, gold can also retrace at other levels. Corey says, it will find strength if you wait till 4 a.m. Well, I hope I'm out of this trade at TP before 4 a.m. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Jazul says, only 4-hour green candle since the beginning of the 27th. That sounds like it's been a very long time, but that's only since yesterday. But yeah, so far we got 2 expansion days. Peter says, good morning, a little late today. How is everyone doing? Remember to like. That's the spirit, Peter. Good morning, how are you doing? Finch says, do you have a different strategy for FOMC than CPI? Yes, I don't trade it. That's my strategy. I literally I don't play news unless it's CPI. I only do CPI, nothing else. Because CPI is the only news channel that usually just goes straight up without any retracements. And that's what I need for my news trading strategy. Johnny Soap says, there goes gold. What is gold doing? Oh, she's going. I mean, buy gold, you can't lose. Chat, how are we doing so far? Are you guys in trades? Anyone? Anybody in a trade? Why did I refresh my trade away? Pew trades, yeah, only do ZPI. Finch says we didn't even properly test 5,000 on gold. Yeah, I mean, gold is just ripping. Gold is just ripping. The only time it came down to the 5,000 level was Monday at 4:30 p.m. and that was it. Besides that, it's just ripping. NQ is slow right now. What is the volume like? I mean, it's not the worst. It's also not the best, but it's not the worst. But you see, like, this is an interesting lesson, chat. You see this, right? So from the beginning of the stream, I said, I want to see this range, break to the downside, tap into this fair value gap, and then go long. And you can see this respected or reflected in the volume as well. Like this candle here, right? That was the candle that actually tapped into the fair value gap and then shot out of it, has by far the most volume. This is a 1,150 volume candle, whereas the other candles only have like 550 volume. So you know that here, buyers jump in because this is the level they want to defend. And that is why I take the longs here. The real Lucas says, I don't want to be part of the gold pumps and definitely not the dump. That will happen. If it dumps fast and gets a quick retrace for a few minutes, you can blow accounts. Yeah, you can blow accounts fast on gold, because people are trading gold with like 1 or 2 minis. So, yeah, obviously you blow your accounts, right? If you trade micros, if you trade like 1 micro, you can already make banger money on gold. But at least your account is not at risk. Same thing on silver. Yes, some people are making big bank, right? Like for example, Brian Stonk right now, making massive profits on GC and silver. Great, but he's a very experienced trader. A lot of other people, and when I say a lot, most other people are blowing their accounts left and right. You gotta be very careful. I don't touch silver for that reason. Am I an experienced trader? Yes. But am I gonna blow my accounts with silver? Pff, very likely. And I'm not here to blow accounts because, cat sticky note, my job is not to make money fast, is to never lose my ability to trade. Corey, always for you guys. Free chicken. Chicken with ketchup. Elijah says, calling it a morning with my profit. Be back in a few hours. Much love, chat. Hey, much love, Elijah. Jasul says, Nick, yesterday made 100K on that silver short. Wait, you made 100K? Impressive. SFC says, sitting in this long as well, waiting on this push, lol. Yeah, I'm waiting on this push too. Cool trading markets, good for you. But he's making very, very good profits. Bob says gold moves fast. One bad retrace can wipe your account and your mindset. True. Little Zax is asking, do you ever trade Asia session? No, I personally don't. Because my Asia session, Asia session for me starts at 12 a.m. And at that time, I'm sound asleep like a baby. Yeah, Finch. I think I said it's my second favorite quote. My absolute favorite is trading is the hardest easy money you will ever make. The second one is my job is not to make money fast, it's to never lose my ability to trade. Don't blow accounts. Go slow, go steady, be patient, be disciplined. Kaiser, the engineer, says, Nick, how do you deal with overtrading / revenge trading and giving your money back to the market? So I have this hard rule that I do not take more than 5 trades in a day. And after 2 consecutive losses, I'm out. Because I know if I do more than that, I start to spiral, I start to revenge trade, I start to tilt, and I don't want that. So that hard rule helps me. And then in addition to that, I have a hard daily loss limit. And once that daily loss limit is hit, I can't trade anymore, right? So that's how I deal with it. And then also with time, with experience, you get better at it. Because, now this quote comes into play again, my job is not to make money fast, it's to never lose my ability to trade. And blowing an account is losing my ability to trade, and therefore I'm not interested. Peter Elias says, gold rejecting 5,300, just a fake out? I don't know. I mean, it's a psychological level. Again, it likes these psychological levels. But if you look at the chart right now, right, if you look at this, the market moves not straight up. It moves in kind of like waves, right? So it goes up, a little bit down, 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 etc., etc. And then at a certain point, consolidates, expensive downside, a little bit up, downside, a little bit up, downside, and then it does the same thing again. That's how the market moves. You always have to look in the past to be able to potentially see what it's going to do in the future. Never Suffer 77 says, I blew many accounts with revenge trading. True, not anymore. Same, brother, same. Bob says, but Nick, these days, gold performs well during the Asia session. Yeah, but I don't care. Like, I don't have to make money on everything. I have to make money consistently, and I can make money consistently on NQ during the London session and the New York session. So what do I need the Asia session for? I think it's very, very important as traders to be able to say no to things as well, you know? There's so much opportunity every single day. We could literally trade every single day. On the weekends, we can trade crypto, and we can go for meme coins, and we can go for gold and silver, and we can go for NQ, ES, like all these things. But if you try to do everything, you'll end up with nothing. Focus on what you're good at, stick to it, be consistent, stay patient, stay disciplined, slow and steady wins the race. Patrick says, when you say that quote through your heavy accent, all I hear is blah, 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 full port. All right, Patrick, full port silver, go. Financial advice for Patrick, nobody else, just for Patrick. Full port your account on silver right now, everything you got. Obviously, this was just satire and this is not financial advice. Putrate says, it's just put a VP, you will see it's a P shape and made a failed auction, broke the first standard deviation and volume increased, got a good short in this one. Nice, whatever works for you, works for you. The real Lucas says, I see gold hit 6K in the next month if no one can stop the metals. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Patrick, you gotta click faster, man. Click, click, click doesn't do it. You gotta click more. By the way, chat, we're sitting at 192 likes. Once we hit 405 likes, we're gonna do a giveaway. So make sure that you smack that like button's face right now. Get us to 405 and we're gonna do a giveaway. This trade is just playing in the range here. It's a bit annoying, not gonna lie. But it's still valid. It's only invalidated once it comes back down to 275. So we gotta be patient. Corey says, it would be funny if he did and you made him a millionaire. I mean, he is gonna do it. Casey says, ever use crypto Bitcoin movement during the weekend as a bias for Monday? Seeing as they usually move in unison? No, I don't. The real Lucas says, Patrick, remember we gave you that advice. If you make bag, you donate an account to each of us. He only is going to donate an account to me. SFC says, agreed, I may have to exit soon and go to bed, lol. And he says, only focus on one or two instruments. That's why there's a saying, jack of all trades is a master of none. Yep. Isn't that what something similar that Bruce Lee said? Like, practice one kick 10,000 times, you become a master. Practice 10,000 kicks one time, you're gonna suck. Something along the lines of that. Don't even know if there are 10,000 kicks though. Echo Flashlight says, ES hit all-time high. I think now the high potentially set. He will lower to set the low of the day and take our downside target as well. We'll see. Patrick says, I will enter negotiations with Nick to 4x since I lost the last one, right? Yeah, so chat, for those of you... No, NQ is coming down. For those of you who were not here during the New York session yesterday, Patrick actually won the giveaway. And he had the balls to play a double or nothing. And he ended up losing. It was a sad day. It was a very sad day for Patrick. It was a sad day for me. The real Lucas says, can't wait for tonight. It's game night. I have a potato to peel. What's the game we're playing? I don't even know. Ooh, NQ is coming down. I wanted more of a push. Maybe it holds the 80s, but we'll find out shortly. It's coming down with pressure. I'm happy with the trade though. Let's see if the 80s don't hold, then we're toast. The annoying thing on this is if we get stopped out at 275, I could imagine that it would just like fill the gap here, right? Goes down a little bit further and then actually pops. But I'm not willing to risk that move to the downside here. If it wants to go down and retest VWAP and then bounce, we can still re-enter it. I'm not gonna move my stop loss. In the past, I would have, 100%. In the past, I see this coming down, I would just move my stop loss down to like 240. And then it just continues the dump and I get an additional 35 points negative. So instead of doing that dumb shit, I'll just get stopped out at my initial stop, and then if I see a re-entry, I will take the re-entry. Jonathan says, I'm still short from 330. Trade was break even, so it's playing nice for me. Nice, Jonathan. You're up almost 50 points. Congrats. Wix Reaper, that's what I said. I said, practice one kick 10,000 times, you become a master. Practice 10,000 kicks one time, you'll be a beginner. That's exactly what I said. Scroll back in the stream, you'll hear it. If you caught me saying it wrong, if I did say it wrong, you get a free account. Go back and check. Shaxter says, bro, I know you don't trade orb, but on London the win rate is 90%, and if it closes below the FVG, it's an easy short in my opinion. Hey, that's cool for you, man. If this is working for you. The Great Dane 82 says, GP is rough today. Yeah, very. Mike says, by the way, Nick, I chose blue pill. Nice. 5-day payouts. Arslan is asking, do you work for Tradeify? No, I just popped on this live stream on accident. Yes, I do work for Tradeify. Desanti trades, did you win your gold trade yesterday? Yes, I did. Hell yeah, I did. I sized up on that one too. Like 15 points on 2 minis. Actually, not true. 10 points on 2 minis. Yeah, SFC. A beginner sucks. But what I meant was, if I said it the wrong way around, like practice one kick 10,000 times, you're a beginner, because that's for sure not what I said. Mike, Nick, is Swiss chocolate the best in the world? I mean, I might be biased, but hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Anybody ever had Swiss chocolate, guys? Jonathan says, if I practice a kick one time, I break my leg. I'm fucked. Oh shit, we're getting cooked on NQ here. Jonathan, you're making bank. You're up 50 points now. And I'm getting cooked. That's okay though. That is okay. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. All right, I just got stopped out on this trade. I'm down $660 on the trade, on the day. 667, 667. Unfortunate, but I would take this trade any day. I just hope it doesn't do a Nicholas Wickolas with me. Cameron says, I've had Dubai chocolate. That's pretty good. I hate Dubai chocolate. That's so disgusting, honestly. Idris says, Swiss chocolate is the best. Hell yeah. Prop Trading World says, Lindt rules in Brazil. The best. Yeah, Lindt is okay. It's not my favorite. Laderach is my favorite. Pisca, I can't share that, unfortunately. Jonathan says, target for next scale out is 270. Oh, you almost hit that. Nice, Jonathan. Saeed is asking, was that your first trade of the day? Yes, it was. See you, Patrick. Have a good gym session. Chazul, Nick, what time does the London session open? 3 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. UK time. So 52 minutes ago. Nice, Jonathan. Good trade. Very good trade. Oh no, Mo. I'm sorry to hear. Nice, Marcel. Yeah, Laderach is fire. Absolute fire. Wig Sweeper says, what are these red things on GC? What? Yeah, I mean, GC. Look, this looks small, but that was a 26-point move to the downside. With one mini, that's $2,600. GC moves different. Chat, we need to catch up on the likes here. We're sitting at 219 likes. We need to hit 405. There are 427 people watching, so if everybody hits the like button right now, we're gonna hit it. So easy. So easy. I hope it didn't just stop me out and now runs back up. That would suck here for NQ. But part of the game. Part of the game. Mike, there is no GP trade on NQ right now. We would need to retrace way deeper for that. We would need to retrace, honestly. Well, technically you can take this one. We need to retrace down to the 240s. 26, 240. I can put it on the chart, but do not expect it to happen yet. Jasul, how long did it take me to become profitable? 3 years. 3 whole years. Jonathan says, oh balls, I pressed the wrong button to trade my stop and close the trade out. Well, I mean, not too bad, honestly, the way it's rejecting right now. Did I get did I get a Nicholas Wickolas here, chat? I hope not. The real Luca says, okay, I'm hearing GP a lot. Can you explain it to me? GP is the golden pocket retracement of 0.707. Basically, it's a range between 0.618 and 0.707 on the FIB retracements. So you want to see after a big move to the upside or downside, in this case upside, you want to see a retracement down into this area. So in this case, 0.618 to 0.707. So anywhere between 250 to 240, 238. And then see it tap into these levels and bounce out. And that's usually a very, very nice long opportunity. Or obviously in the other direction too. Oh, Shazul. I was blowing accounts in these 3 years like fucking crazy. Take a guess, Jazul. Take a guess how many accounts I blew in these 3 years. I guarantee you, you're gonna be wrong with your guess. You're not gonna believe. It was insane. I went absolute insane mode. Jazul says like 500. Higher. Bob says 1,000. Higher. Everybody, take a guess. Jazul says 2,000. Higher. QS says no. Ren says 5,000. Higher. No, not 10,000. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. 5,600, chat. I blew 5,600 accounts. But I went absolutely mad. Mad. I started trading and I literally started trading with like straight up 20 accounts from the first day. Absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. MMQES says, how the fuck you had this amount of money? Well, I was running 2 very successful businesses and that's how I was able to fund that. Was it smart? No. Would I recommend? No. Would I do it again? Probably. Yeah, just it was like 250K. SFC, yeah, I'm very profitable now. I have recovered all the losses. Yusuf says, man, if this is right, I'm starting to think I was smart back in the day. Thought Feeder says, what was your emotional state in that time? Honestly, I was devastated. I was... When I first calculated and I saw that I spent over 6 figures, actually multi 6 figures, I was like, what the fuck, something needs to change here. Andrea, I gotta be honest, right? I gotta be honest. Damn it. Gold is retracing very interestingly. On the 1 minute, it's all green 1 minute candles. Cameron, do you still run those businesses? Nope. I sold my video agency and I stopped running my coaching business once I made more money with trading. Jazul, yes sir. The real Luca, that's a very good question. He's asking, but now the most important thing, what did you do that changed your negative trading to positive trading? First of all, I scaled down massively. Like I was trading these accounts completely over leveraged, like sometimes with 4 to 6 minis, and that's just not sustainable. So what I started doing was I started scaling down to like trading accounts with 2 micros, right? And then using the leverage of having multiple accounts to make proper money still. But just trading like micros, maybe max 1 mini, and just really sizing down. And actually following this exact quote that I mentioned today, my job is not to make money fast, it's to never lose my ability to trade. And the thing is, if you go slow and you scale down, you not only make money over time, but you also stop spending a lot on these accounts, right? And this is my just full honest reflection. Scaling down was what made me profitable at the end. Werner says, congrats on not giving up. Yeah, that's actually one of the most important things. I never gave up. Like literally every single day I showed up. Was I pissed? Yes. Was I angry? Yes. But was I willing to improve? Yes. Hell yes. And I would never ever gave up. I was very resilient, very disciplined in terms of staying the course. And I was not disciplined in terms of trading. I am now, but it took me years to get here. But the most important thing is that you do not give up and you keep going, no matter how bad it feels. Yes, Coral Tank, I was using prop then. Dude, MMNQES, my brain was fucked up. I had to rewire everything. Everything. Trader XX says, I scaled down to micros and earned my 17 payouts last 6 months with micros. There we go. Great work. Great work. Saeed says, trying this long again with micros, looking for the 5-minute fair value gap to respect. Tight stop will scale in if it moves up. I want to see a nice rejection out of it first. Right now, I'm not interested. I would be interested in this GP trade though, at 238.50. 238.50 is going to be another entry for me, long. I'm actually going to set an order here. 238.50. Actually, 3 contracts, 238.50. This is just an eval trade, by the way. And then stop is gonna sit at 206, 205, yeah, something like that. Keyman says, always accept your stop loss. Yep, that's also a big one. Let's see. Day tick, asset 3 years. Jasul says, it's just like any career or job, but at the end of the day is one that actually compensates the hard work, not like a normal job. Correct? But it also makes you pay big time if you don't follow your rules and you're not disciplined. But it is very much like a normal job. Pankaj says, so how do you cope when Miriam trades with you in the morning in New York time? And dude, she trades with huge quantity. Honestly, I find it funny, right? Because she trades very, very differently. And I find it inspiring too. I'm like, crazy. She's absolutely crushing it, right? She's crushing it with like freaking 10 minis, sometimes 15 minis in one trade per account. And I'm sitting there like crazy. I'm gonna get to that level one day, but right now it's not the time for me. Right now, my time is it's my time to not lose accounts, to stay consistent, to stay disciplined, and walk the walk. Sean, nice. You said that you had to rewire your brain for everything. Can you tell a few of the most important things? I worked with Randy Howell. Randy Howell is a psychology coach for traders who is such a great human being, and he really, really helped me. Literally like uncover my childhood traumas and understanding my past and how that impacts my trading. And that is what would help tremendously. I would highly recommend you go on YouTube, type in Randy Howell, R-A-N-D-E, Howell, H-O-W-E-L-L, and watch his free videos. You're gonna watch his videos and you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, who is this guy? He's very old, and the videos show that he's very old, but he has so much knowledge, and like the content is absolutely fantastic, even though the video quality is trash. But the content in the video is absolutely fantastic. Paul is asking, Nick, can I ask you where you're measuring 238 from? Yeah, absolutely. I'm taking this swing low here at 192.50, and then obviously to the swing high here, Asia high, at 349, and then I get the GP at 238.50. Elias says, did you ever think of walking away from trading? Nope, not a single day. I mean, I had the thought of, oh, maybe I should just give up. But like literally in that same second, I would be like, no, there's no way. I'm going to make this work and I'm going to make millions with it. Pankaj, yes, that's what I said. Sometimes even 15 minis. The real Lucas says, no TPs on your order. You're going to let it run? Yeah, here's the thing. I can't put in the TP yet. Because if I do that, I might get triggered on a short, and I don't want that. So I always wait until I get triggered on the trade, and then I set my TP, like right after. But TP is going to be at 270. It's always at the 0.5 mark. So if I get tapped in at 238.50, I'm going for 270. Werner, yes, I did change my strategy over the years too. I adjusted. Hit that like button, guys. Ilham is saying. Oh, not Ilham. John is saying. Because we need 405 likes, chat. We don't have much time to hit 405 likes. Let's see. Yusuf, to be honest, you don't have to trade like her to be profitable, made a decent amount of money to have a great life from it. To be honest, consistency is way more important in the industry than quantity. Yeah, but I mean, if you can be consistent with quantity, that's fucking fire. She just trades completely different than I do, and that's okay. Yeah, Taco, I love GP. Jasul, yeah, already with my businesses, fortunately, very fortunately. Mehdi says, Nick, you should answer him in German when he says if you would ever think about quit trading. Why? Why should I answer in German? FX Entropy, the guy's name is Randy Howell. R-A-N-D-E, not a Y. Randy with an E, Howell. Well, Jonathan, it happens. It's okay though. You still make good money on this trade. Dominic says, Nick, you're the GOAT, to be honest. Hey, appreciate you, Dominic. Much love. Elias says, did you ever trade your own capital? If so, how did you do? Yep, I am trading a live account. I'm just basically taking the same trades as I am on prop. I'm also trading a small account right now. Doing a small account challenge. It's like a 2,200 Swiss franc account. However that much is. That is $2,800. I'm literally taking trades with 1 micro ES on this account, make it about like $20 to $50 a day. I want to scale this to be able to trade 2 micros and then scale it up to like 1 mini and really scale it a small account. Isan is asking, what does GP stand for? GP stands for golden pocket, which is the golden area of 0.618 to 0.707. Peter, I put the stop loss for GP trades anywhere between 10 to 20 points below the 0.786 level. So in this case, the 0.786 level is 26,226. So I have my initial stop loss at 206, 20 points below. Which is going to make it a 32-point stop loss for a potential 32-point win. So 1-to-1. Wolf Alpha says, hello friend, I'm new here. Do you trade in live or do you only talk about trading? I trade live. Already took a trade today. But right now I'm waiting for this 238.50 level to hit on NQ. Co-host says, it takes years to scale up. A lot of young traders scale up way too fast and keep blowing up. Again, sticky note, my job is not to make money fast, it's to never lose my ability to trade. It's exactly that. Dominic, no, I'm not in a long right now. Datic, when you scale up to 2 micros for the one you're trading now, once I'm sitting at 4,000 Swiss francs. So I need 1,800 Swiss francs more. Sahil, can you please explain mini micro? I'm CFD trader, so explain about futures. So on NQ, one mini contract is $20 per point, and one micro contract is a tenth of that. So micros are always a tenth of the minis. So if a mini is $20 per point, a micro is $2 per point. Nice, Wolf Alpha. Welcome to Tradeify TV then. Bob, yeah, you need to have a buffer. Come on, chat. Let's get the like goal going because I want to give you guys a free account, but we need 405 likes for that. We're currently sitting at 278, but there are 460 people watching. It would be very easy to get to 405 likes. Everybody just has to take a second and hit that thumbs up button, not the heart button in the chat, but the thumbs up button right below the stream. If you hit that, we're going to get to 405 likes very quickly, and then we're going to do a giveaway. So let's go. Elias says, did you or do you ever trade ES? And if not, why? Yeah, I just said on my small account challenge, I'm actually only trading ES because I don't even have enough margin to trade one NQ or like one M and Q. Like live account margins are different. With props, you get risk management completely wrong, which is funny. But it's also an opportunity because you're not risking your money, right? I love trading props. I love trading with Tradeify. Tradeify is fucking sick. Thought feeded, why 23,850 as a target? What do you mean? I didn't say 23,850. I said my entry, look, I'm gonna mark this on the charts here as well so you can see it. My entry is gonna be 238.50. My stop's gonna be sitting at 206. And then my target is 270.75. This is the potential trade on NQ. I'm gonna also mark that GP on ES. Let's see which one hits first. Datic, can you copy trade live accounts? Yes, you can. Just have to go through an external copy trader, third-party copy trader. Oblivious Cat 7 says, do a silver only challenge. Yeah, well, that account is going to be gone in one day. Jasul Brown, wait, what do you mean props make it very different? I mean, look, on a prop account, let's say on a 50K account, you have $2,500 of drawdown and you can easily trade 4 minis. If you have a $2,500 live account, you can't even trade like 1 micro. The margin requirements are way different. Wick Sweeper says I added 0.886 to GP fib for stop loss. Let's see, 0.886. Is that actually that level that we're looking for? Yeah, it's a bit too little. Maybe 0.8. Actually, no, 0.9. 0.9 will be better. Chasul, it depends on the broker that you trade with. But for me, I need for one For one NQ mini, for one NQ micro, M&Q micro, I need, I think, 3,000. I need to look it up. With Tradeify, it's way different. On Tradeify, you can trade one mini per $1,000 that you have in the account. Dominic says, good night, Nick. I'm out. See you in the AM. See you, Dominic. Have a good night. The good thing is, if you need that much margin, when you trade your live account, there's actually no chance that you're gonna lose it, right? Because if you, like for example, I have $2,800 in my live account right now, and I can trade it with freaking one MES. One MES point is $5, right? So if I wanna blow this account, I need to literally lose 560 ES points. So you're not gonna blow the account. Good morning, LSG. Yeah, Wolf Alpha, highly recommend trading with Tradeify. Obviously I'm biased, right? But ask the chat here. Ask the chat, chat, answer Wolf Alpha really quick. Would you recommend trading with Tradeify and why? That should give you a good overview, Wolf Alpha. Oh, Chasul is a silver degen. Thought Feeder, that's just my small account challenge. 2,800. Here you go, Wolf Alpha. Thank you everybody who puts it in the chat. Maybe I think that's the best summary. Tradeify is the best. You trade, you win, you get paid. Plain simple. And you get paid fast. Wolf Alpha, look here. Payout Junction is the site that tracks all the prop firm payouts through Rise. Tradeify has been established in September 2024, so a little bit more than a year ago, right? And we've paid out $126 million to our traders. I think that does the talking. $126 million to our traders. Scalper Labs. Nick, can you please share your FIP settings? Yep. Here you go. Take a screenshot. I'll leave it up for a couple seconds. Sonic says, the main reason though, what other prop firm has a Sputnik? That is a good question. What other prop firm has a potato as a host? Good point. By the way, chat, we are starting with long form YouTube videos soon, where we give free education about all trading topics. So look out for that. We're giving away even more free education. I already filmed 2 videos. In one video, I also explained the story how I made $200,000 in 16 days and then lost $140,000 in 1 day, which was a crazy story. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of free education on this channel. So make sure if you are not subscribed that you subscribe to the channel, and if you're already subscribed, make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you see when these videos come out, because they're gonna be like super valuable. Fantastic. No, I'm not planning for shorts. I'm planning for longs once we tap into golden pocket here. I want longs. Chat. Here's the thing. You're gonna call me soft. We didn't hit the like goal. You're gonna call me soft. I know that already, but you were super nice today in the chat. Like you basically vouched. Did you say vouched? I don't even know what the word is, but you said Tradeify is great. You were good sports in the chat today. Supportive. Asked great questions. So we're still gonna do a giveaway. But in order to participate in this giveaway, you have to like the stream, otherwise your entry is not valid. You have to subscribe to the channel, and once I give you the form to the giveaway, you fill out that form, but only do it once. If you do it more than once, you will get disqualified, okay? And if you ask me where the form is, you will get disqualified as well. Three Lucas says, Nicholas Wickolas getting softer and softer. I just have a good heart for you guys, you know? Right, here you go. Yeah, don't tell the AI that we did it. Per Andreas is asking, any other confluences other than being a golden pocket and markets are bullish for long here? It's actually, markets are bullish, golden pocket and VWAP all at the same place. Ashmeda is asking, do you guys stream on New York session as well? Hell yeah, we do. We stream for 8 hours during the New York session. So stream starts at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, New York time, and then goes for 8 hours. All right, chat. Let's do a giveaway. Maybe this giveaway, since you have to like the stream for that, propels the likes up to 405 anyways. Let's find out. I'll give you 2 more minutes to fill out the form. Take it to them says, if Celine were here, she would definitely object. Yeah, she would. But she isn't here! Oh, I love the background music is back. Such a vibe. Alan Watch, Nick said, theoretically, how many micros can I trade with a live account with $1,000 or $2,000? Thank you for the stream. So if you have a Tradeify live account, $1,000 gives you the ability to trade 10 micros. $2,000 gives you the ability to trade 20 micros. Because with Tradeify, you need $100 in your account for 1 micro. But that's over leveraged. Just saying. Gold is coming down. Already retraced 50 points from the high here. As I said, what goes up must come down. ABB recently, New York session has been better to me than London. But are pretty close. All right, 30 seconds, then we're gonna do the giveaway. Frequency 144K says shorted GC from 325. Wait, the high is 306. What are you talking about? Are you saying 305? Because 325 was never hit. All right, 5 more seconds for the giveaway to participate. Copying everybody over. Chance Maker, you were the last one who just slid into that sheet. Since we didn't hit the like goal today, we're not going to do a double or nothing. It's 150K. All right, chat. Let's see. The winner of a 50K growth account is spinning the wheel. 50K growth account goes to Hyundai 7. Hand AI 7. Is that what you are? Hand AI 7 Type something in the chat to claim your price. Oh, you guys are saying we have a different gold contract? Well, that explains it. I'm on GC1 though, like just continuous contract. Mike says, Nick is the greatest host amongst all prop firms. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Hand AI 7, where are you? Oh, there he is. He says, here, thanks. All right, Hand AI 7, all you got to do now to get your price is you have to add your email address to your YouTube channel description, which I see you already have. So that's good. So now I'm gonna copy your channel over and send it to Background Nick, and he's gonna send you your free account within the next 7 days. So stay tuned, be patient. Within 7 days, you're gonna receive your 50K growth account. Congrats. I'm still waiting for this GP to hit. 238.50 is what I need. Sahil, I already explained to you the difference between minis and micros before. If you didn't listen, I'm sorry. Then go back in the stream and listen again. You're welcome, Hand AI. Congrats. VWAP is coming up here. We need 20 more points to the downside before we can enter a GP long. Let's find out. I'm gonna leave this order on even if it doesn't hit during the stream. Just so you know, my order is looking like this. 238.50 is gonna be my entry long, and 205, actually 206 is gonna be my stop. Gonna move it up a bit. Here we go. And then target is gonna be 270.75. I'm gonna set my target at 270 though. Corey's saying, Nick, are you taking the gold GP? I mean, I would if it comes back down there, but that's still a long way to go. From Asia low to Asia high. Gold GP is sitting at 5,199 on a continuous contract, which is the 5,200 level. So nice level for a long. That's for sure. Gamers, why aren't you trading directly on TradingView? Simply because I'm copy trading in Tradeify. And if I trade through TradingView, I can't copy trade. But I want to copy trade. Ruhan is saying, hi Nick, personal question. How did you get the job at Tradeify? What are the qualifications? Well, I applied when Brett first posted about it in April 2025. Then we did a test stream, we just spoke about our trading, etc. And he liked us, Matt, Miriam and I initially. And then more and more people came and were added to the stream. All right, chat. It's about that time where we have to say goodbye to each other, but at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time today, though that's in 4 hours, we're gonna have another stream for another 8 hours, the New York stream. Today we're gonna have Big Daddy Max and Llama on. It's gonna be an absolute fun stream. as usual, very, very high energy. Put a W in the chat if you love this stream. Put an L in the chat if you absolutely hated it. And I will see you at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time for another New York session stream, which is gonna be fun. And then of course, if you can't make that, then we see each other tomorrow at 8 a.m. London time for another London session stream. I love you all. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you and see you soon. Stay tuned. Peace out.